Hey, hey, hey. Hopefully everybody is doing good. What's up? What's up? Anthony Morrison here, and welcome to tonight's Success Connection. I hope you guys are doing great, having a great week so far. If you're having a good week, just put yes in the chat box for me. All right, I see some yeses coming in. Caroline says, amazing week. Wow. Okay, well, that's really good too. All right, awesome. Cool. Well, listen, while I set up a few things here, why don't you guys go and do what I always say? Go here to the Facebook group, go to go.vsc.com/group, okay? So go.vsc.com/group, and make sure that you let everybody know you are live on the Success Connection. So just make a post in the group saying I'm live on the Success Connection. Make sure everybody knows that they need to jump on right now and check out what we are about to do, which is going to be awesome. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I think, I think that you guys are going to absolutely love it. So super excited about it. Now I am trying to pull up, let's see. All right, very cool. I was just trying to pull up some of the things on here that we're going to use tonight. I've got a special, kind of a special thing that we'll be doing tonight, something that was kind of unplanned, but I think you guys are going to enjoy it. So go to our Facebook group, let everybody know you're on the Success Connection live, and I will have Nick give away $50 cash to one lucky person who likes the post and lets him know we're live. I'm about to pull my desk up. I'll get my webcam on in just a second. I am in my Florida house, so you probably hear my desk going up. Sorry. I told you guys, half of the year I live in Florida, and so this, this is that time of year where I'll be in Florida now probably until about October, and around October I'll head back home. So always fun to be in Florida. Always fun to do things a little different, mix it up some, but super excited to take some time out of my night anyway to hang out here with you guys on the Success Connection. If you are new to the Success Connection, let me see if I get my webcam on. If you're new, let's see, and sorry for my attire, but I have been all day today working outside with the pool guy, trying to get our pool working, and it's like 150 degrees in Florida right now. It's insanity. I mean, even at night, it's just like scorching hot. So I've been out there all day, lost track of time, had to get up here and get started. And so, yeah, it is what it is. But anyway, if this is your first time to the Success Connection, I want to say congratulations. Thanks for being here. The Success Connection is an event I do. I do it every single Thursday night, and doesn't matter what's going on, doesn't matter if it's rain or shine. I'm here. Been doing this for many years now, and so it's an event that I put together, really specifically for those that want to continue to learn. And it's for everybody. So it doesn't matter which course you've purchased, how you got here, all that kind of stuff really doesn't matter. This is a kind of a one size fits all. And what I do is I build funnels for you, so I build a lot of funnels for you and with you. Build out courses that you're allowed to sell that are yours 100%, where you keep any of the money you make selling them. And so I try to use this time to give back, give some of my time, and really educate you on what you need to know in order to be successful today, right? In today's world. Of course, if you've been joining me for years, then you already know this, and so I'm glad to have you back. Listen, some crazy stuff's been going on, right? We've had, if you live If you live in the United States, we just had another interest rate hike. I think it's the largest interest rate hike in a single swoop since 1994. So decades, right? Almost 20 years. And I thought about it and I said, what is it that we need to be doing to hedge against all of the crazy that goes on in the world, right? And if you're not thinking that way, you should be, right? If COVID taught us anything, it's that the world can turn really quickly, and it can turn in a way that, really isn't, I guess, in a way that really isn't conducive to us having control over our own finances, over our own financial situation, right? We saw that very, very candidly with COVID. And now what we're seeing is there are just an insane amount of other things happening around the world that, like interest rate hikes and things like that could send the economy into a tailspin. Now, I'm not one of those that's a big believer in, everything's going to end and the world is going to end and all that stuff. What I am saying is we need to be doing everything we can right now to control our own destiny, right? How many of you are with me on that? Just say yes, okay? You want to be able to control your own destiny. And in order to do that, you really need to have the skills that it takes to thrive in an online business, right? Not just kind of piecemeal some things together, but truly thrive in that type of business, okay? And I start looking at it and I start thinking, okay, what are the best things I could be teaching you? Now, a lot of you are learning affiliate marketing. A lot of you are learning email marketing from me. You're in a lot of our various courses, right? But you all know that, the Success Connection is really more about funnels and selling education. It's about you learning how to sell courses and membership areas, all types of things, right? Like things that maybe you wouldn't, normally think you could do, right? But on the Success Connection, we try to work with you to elevate you to that level. And let me tell you why. The knowledge industry is massive. And there's never going to be a time where people quit paying for knowledge. I want you to think about that. From the time we're toddlers, our parents are paying for knowledge for us, right? Emerald, all of you know I have a little baby girl. She's 3 months old. Literally, my wife has bought her little building blocks and little cards with the cats and the this and the that, so she could start learning what each thing is, right? Like, this is us buying a course. This is us buying a teaching thing, an exercise, knowledge, right? So selling knowledge is something that happens all around us, right? Being able to sell it online just means that we're able to take that knowledge, package it up, and sell it easier than opening a school, right? I mean, think about it. Much easier, much cheaper than going out and trying to open your own school, right? And so I started thinking about this, and I felt like I wanted to introduce something to you guys tonight. Typically on the Success Connection, I build funnels. We're supposed to launch something called the Selling System 2022. And as you can see, I'm not at my home studio where I normally am. And the last piece of the puzzle for that is the content for the course. And just being honest with you, I didn't have time to film it all. I've got about half of it done, but moving here proved to be a little bit more of a pain. Our air conditioner was out, the pool wasn't working. We've only been gone, 8 months, and all of a sudden just, everything goes wrong. And so I wanted to teach you something a little bit different tonight, okay? So rather than me building a course for you guys tonight, and going through a funnel. Let's see. Oops, we want to do that. Goodness. And going through a funnel. Here we go. What I'm going to do is teach you guys what I call the machine. Okay. And the premise of this is real simple. It's that, I mean, on a very basic level, okay, on a very basic level, we have traffic, okay, we have funnels, all right, and there's lots of funnels. So most businesses have multiple funnels, okay, and then there's buyers, okay, which just means a sale. And typically what we do is we run traffic to a funnel, and we hope that that funnel creates a buyer, right? And then we'll run traffic to this funnel. We'll hope that this funnel creates a buyer. We'll run traffic to this funnel, and we'll hope that it creates a buyer, okay? But then we'll have a lot of funnels, okay, that actually activate each other, okay? Because each one of these funnels creates a different type of like buyer and non-buyer on our list. And so what we want to do and what I want to break down for you is, instead of just drawing the word funnel, I want to show you what the funnel actually is and how this machine can work. Now, I am going to be doing, for the first, I think it's the first time I've ever done this, something called WSM Live. I want you to write this down. Saturday, June 25th, and Sunday, June 26th. It's a 2-day event where I am going to teach all aspects of the machine. It's a 2-day event. It is going to go from 10 a.m. Central Standard Time to 3 p.m. Central Standard Time each day, okay? Now, that 2-day event is going to be a continuation of what I'm about to teach you. So I want you to see, I want you to watch what I'm going through and about to go over now. And I want you to really let it sink in and determine if you'd like to attend this 2-day event where I teach you the nuts and bolts of this, because it takes longer than the 1 hour that I have tonight. And that's the reason why I decided to do a live event, weekend event, to teach this. So when we look at the machine, okay, what we're really looking at is there's multiple types of funnels that we can run. One of them I always run, it's called the rule of 7, okay, funnel. And this is our low ticket, okay? So this is our low ticket funnel. So we have a low ticket funnel. We have what we call a WSM. That is a webinar sales machine. This is usually our mid ticket, okay? And then we have what we call our BAC. That's book a call funnel. And that is high ticket, okay? Now, there's 3 buckets of, I guess, types of people that we sell to on the internet. They fit into these 3 buckets here in these 3 types of funnels. Typically, your high ticket stuff is anything $3,000 and more. Your mid ticket stuff is usually anything $500 to $2,500, give or take, right? Your low ticket stuff is usually under $97. Now, I know that doesn't cover every single price point, and that's because most people don't sell at these other random price points. Usually anything under $97 can be taken care of with a low ticket funnel, okay? Now, if you try to get into the knowledge business where people are saying, hey, I can teach you how to sell your knowledge, okay? Most people are going to tell you that you need to sell high ticket products. They're going to say this is their funnel of choice. And the reason for that is fairly simple. If you sell a $3,000 product, okay, you only have to get a few sales a month and you've made good money, right? I mean, I would venture to say that for most of you, if you could get 4 $3,000 sales a month, you probably could quit your day job, making $12,000 a month. Most people would rather try to get 1 sale every 10 days than to create a bunch of sales at a really low price point. And so here's what they typically do, okay? They go out and they run an ad, all right? And that ad goes to this funnel. And we're just going to say that the ad sends 1,000 people to that funnel. What normally happens at the end of this funnel is you're going to have buyers and you're going to have non-buyers, okay? Now, out of 1,000, you might end up with 3 buyers and 997 non-buyers. Why? Because your price point is so high, okay? This is the funnel that most people teach. This is what I would say the majority of the Facebook ads and things that I see online are teaching. It's very simple. The actual funnel itself is only a couple of pages. Some of the cons I would say to this, if we're making lists, let's just kind of go down here and write book a call, okay? Cons are you need a phone sales person, or you need to learn sales, because that means you need to take those phone calls, right? Kind of how it works. You can either take those phone calls yourself and close deals, or you get other people to do those phone calls for you. Now, there's tons. I mean, there's an unlimited number, it seems, of people that have learned high ticket sales. So finding somebody isn't that hard. You can do it right on Facebook, to be honest with you. So really, all you do is run your ad, send people to this funnel, you get your buyers, okay, and you send them to a sales guy. And that's really it. The sales guy, or I'm sorry, you don't get your buyers, you get people to book a call. They get on the phone with the sales guy, and he'll get you, he or she will get you, probably 3 buyers out of all these people. Now, another funnel is the webinar sales machine funnel. This is where we send people to a webinar, typically an automated one. This price point, okay, we're going to get buyers and we're going to get non-buyers. My guess is, depending on the price point, is it $2,500? Is it $500? You're going to get a few more. Maybe you get 5 here and you have 995 people that are non-buyers. This is a different bucket, right? It's a different person. Now, every single one of these buyers, okay, through these 2 funnels requires somebody to spend a pretty good bit of money, upwards of at least $1,000. Okay. One of the major cons for the book a call funnel, and I would call the WSM funnel the same way, if we're looking at cons, it's a small buyer pool. And this is the case in both of these. You see, when you're running an ad, all right, like this, be it on Facebook, Google, wherever, when you're trying to get buyers, okay, at a really high price point, the number of buyers that really exist at that price point are pretty small, right? I mean, how many people are really ready to drop, you know, $30,000 on training right now, right? They're there. There's people that are willing to do it 100%, but there's not a ton. So what typically happens is that people take these non-buyers, okay, that we have here. This ad creates all these non-buyers, okay? And what typically happens to the non-buyers is we forget about them, right? We just pay them no attention. But those non-buyers, okay, almost 2,000 of them, here's what those non-buyers typically do. Our 2,000 non-buyers, okay, these are people that weren't buyers. They're going to see more ads. They're going to watch more webinars. They're going to educate themselves, and eventually they're going to buy. Not all of them, but a good many of them. That's what's going to happen, okay? So if your business online is just this funnel, then you are excluding a majority of the people that buy things online, because you're only selling the extreme high price point, right? So maybe there's like 3% of the people that are in this space, any space, that are going to spend that kind of money. That means you exclude 90% of your buyer pool, right? Like 90% of all the people that see ads and click on emails and everything are probably not going to buy. When you run, maybe say both of these funnels, you probably pick up about 10%. So 10% of the people online would buy from one of these types of funnels. What nobody teaches, and most people don't do, is the aforementioned low ticket funnel. It's called the rule of 7. This is what I kind of came up with in my own business, called the rule of 7. And the way that it works is essentially we run that same ad, okay, but we run it to the rule of 7, and we run 1,000 people through it, okay? And what's going to happen is you're going to have your non-buyers, but you're also going to have your buyer. Now, in this case, your buyer is going to go into what we call a members area, and this members area is designed with videos to elevate. Okay, and what you're really going to find in this particular type of funnel is you're going to probably get 100 buyers here and maybe only 900 non-buyers. Now, it could even be higher, to be totally honest with you, but your non-buyer pool is going to be much smaller here, and your buyer pool is going to be much bigger. You got 5 here, you got 3 there, you got 100 right there. So what really happens is we take 100 people who probably were not ready for these other two types of offers. we send those 100 people through the course. And from the course, okay, the education, we then take those people, okay, and we send them into these two funnels, right? And that's going to produce additional buyers in our high ticket and our mid ticket funnels without actually having to run any ads. It's literally, these are free. This becomes free, right? Because you've already got these people. They were in your members area. Your members area has sent them to this. What ends up happening is very simple, okay? It is that you got to think about when you run an ad, okay? Think about your ad like this. And it's going out into the big, call this the Facebook, let's call this the Facebook audience pool. All right. Your high ticket product, all right, when you run like super high ticket, might only appeal to this little group of people right here. Now your mid-ticket product, you know, maybe it appeals to this group. But that means that this whole thing here, okay, becomes your low ticket group. You see how much bigger that is? Does everybody see how much bigger that audience is? So your ad can reach the entire audience pool, because the people that are ready for high ticket stuff, they'll still buy low ticket. You know, it's kind of like, and I mean, I hate to use this as an example, but it should give you some kind of indication of what I mean. The people that own a Ferrari, okay, might also own, I don't know, an Escalade. That's a kind of mid-ticket car. It's certainly isn't an exotic sports car for 400 grand, but it's also not a Camry for 10 grand. It's expensive, right? So if you own a Ferrari, you might still also own a G-Wagon or an Escalade, and it's very possible that you might have a really inexpensive car, maybe for your kid, or maybe it's the car that you drive, you know, when you're traveling, you put a lot of miles on, whatever. It's like a less expensive car, right? But if the only car I own is a Camry that's 10 years old, I probably am not going to be the person that's going to go out and buy the Ferrari on a whim while I'm car shopping, right? In other words, people at the top of funnels, at the top of experience levels, or even financial status, will buy down. But people who are towards the bottom of it can't buy up. You can't make it up. See what I'm saying? So if I'm a low ticket buyer, if I'm somebody who doesn't understand a whole lot, I'm not going to go spend a fortune on this high ticket product. But if I'm somebody who would have bought the high ticket product, I might still also buy the low ticket, okay? And so what having this lower ticket thing does is it lets you fish in a bigger pool or a bigger pond. Because ultimately, if you don't do this, okay, let me explain what happens. If I only focus on this little pool here, or this little pool here, okay, if I only focus on that, eventually these pools dry up. Eventually this becomes dry. Eventually this becomes dry, because we've sold everybody that's interested in the thing that we have. So we don't have a choice, there's no way around that, right? There's a finite number of buyers. the pools have to be, or a number of people that are interested in buying the higher ticket products from you, there always has to be new ones added. And how do you think that pool is getting bigger? It's by all the people that are running lower ticket offers that let people come in and start to learn so that they can become educated, so that they can see the value in the more expensive thing, so that they can get started and maybe make their first sale on the internet, or maybe they make their first $1,000 and now they've got enough money to elevate to that mid-ticket product, right, that you're selling. So having an ad when you build the machine, okay, being able to have an ad running to all three types of funnels, what it does is it means that when you put an ad on the internet, you are fishing in all three of the levels of the pond instead of just one. You can still make your high ticket sales. You can still make your middle ticket sales, but you're going to make a lot of these low ticket sales. And here's why. Because the low ticket sales are going to feed the high ticket and the mid ticket pool, right? The more people that buy at that low ticket price point, which as you can see, a lot more people, right? What happens is those people become educated over time. They become better quality buyers, right? And they will end up purchasing the higher ticket stuff from you, right? Now, let me ask you this. Let's just say that you have 100 people that purchase this low ticket product from you, okay? Because you're building the machine. And let's say those people have been learning from you, getting great value from you, really and truly loving what you teach, right? And what you share. And then all of a sudden, they feel like they're ready to go up a level. They're ready for one-on-one coaching. They're ready for a really cool piece of software that is going to help them run their business, whatever. They're ready for that kind of next level, okay? Do you think that they're just going to go buy that type of training from some random person? Or do you think they're going to come back and buy it from you, the person that's been teaching them and that's elevating them and that's responsible for them being in the position to be able to buy that higher ticket product? Who do you think they're going to buy it from? That's right, they're going to buy it from you. And the reason they're going to buy it from you is because they're a part of your ecosystem. What I teach and the machine method for digital marketing is creating what we call, and this is very important, buyer velocity. You want to write that down. Buyer velocity. You want a lot of buyers coming in fast, because the more buyers you have coming in fast, the more likely you are to be able to A, create more of these higher ticket sales, okay, and B, prevent that person from buying from someone else. That's how this game works. There's lots of people that teach lots of things, and honestly, it doesn't matter what industry or niche you're in. You could just pick one. It's going to be full of other people. So what that means is that you really need to grab the buyers when they first start out, when they're just thinking about possibly doing whatever it is, right? Learning affiliate marketing, learning to build their own course online, learning to have better relationships, learning to, work out, fitness, all that stuff, like whatever the knowledge base is that you have. And I know that some of you say, oh, I just don't have any knowledge. You do, trust me, you do. I bet you 80% of you on here are probably parents. And if you're a parent, you have knowledge. And it's knowledge that people like me that are new parents would buy 100% all the time. My wife was in there looking, she found a course on sleep training. And then the upsell was they would sleep train our baby over FaceTime for 15 grand. Can you imagine making $15,000 just doing some FaceTime calls with people? So all of you on here who've had kids, right? You have a course in you, and you have a course in you that's obviously very valuable. People buy knowledge because they want to get where they're going faster, or they want more clarity, right? I want to have a clear path to getting Emerald to go to bed at night, and I would love to get there quicker, right? And that's the reason why, and that's how this typically works, right? And why people will buy that knowledge. And it doesn't matter, like I said, you can almost just make something up, and I would tell you, yep, you could sell that knowledge, right? Because it's the truth. So this machine, which is the model I use, allows me to fish in all the pools, but it allows me to create new fish in each one of the pools. Because then what I do, okay, just so we're super abundantly clear, is I then go in, let's see if I can find a color that stands out, all right, and I take my non-buyers, and I'm actually gonna draw it really right here. I'm gonna take my non-buyers and I'm gonna send them to my mid-ticket, and I'm gonna send them up to my high ticket. Because I'm gonna find some people that didn't buy my low ticket product, but they will buy my high ticket and my mid ticket. And then here I'm going to send them to my low ticket, and I'm also going to send them to my high ticket, right? So I'm going to use each one of these. All right, so it's going to go to mid, it's going to go to low. I'm going to use each one of the non-buyer lists to mail and send traffic and customers to the other funnels. And what ends up happening is you build a machine. You literally only have to run 3 ads and 3 funnels. And that's it. You need 3 ads and you need 3 funnels. And that's all there is to it. And if you have 3 ads and 3 funnels, okay, you have the ability to run the machine. How many of you enjoyed learning that here tonight? Some big yes. Okay, I see lots of yeses. This is the digital education and knowledge machine. Most people do not teach the entire machine. Webinars, higher ticket funnels with book a call, low ticket funnels with buyer velocity, and then how to connect these types of funnels together, not just any funnel, but how to connect them together logically so that people come into your ecosystem in all of these different ways, and you can elevate them or downgrade whatever it needs to be done in order to be able to win, right? So 2 weeks or about a month ago, I did a product launch. I invited a lot of you to join me in what I call my webinar sales machine. Some of you did. I think roughly 100 of you joined me for the webinar sales machine, which was a $2,000 course. It was taught for 6 straight weeks. I still have 2 more weeks to go on that training. Well, I put together what we call WSM Live, okay? It is a live event for all of the people that joined Webinar Sales Machine. But what I wanted to do for all of my Success Connection students is open up WSM Live to you. How many of you would like to join me next weekend at this event where I break this down for you? Where basically I take one solid 2-hour period of time and we go over a rule of 7 funnel, a low ticket funnel designed to generate buyer velocity. Then we spend 2 hours on a webinar sales machine funnel to show you how to create maximum amount of opportunity with webinars. And then we spend 2 hours on what we call the book a call funnel. I will not be teaching that. I'm not good at it. My brother Adrian will be teaching it because that's what he really does. And so Adrian will be teaching the book a call funnel. And basically, at the end of WSM Live, you will know how to, on your own, physically build out your own digital knowledge machine. How many of you would like to do that? Yes? So here's the deal. These are tickets that I provided to, again, WSM, my launch, students as an access and a bonus. What I am going to do tonight and tonight only is offer you access to this 2-day training, okay? I will record it and provide you with recordings should you miss it, all right? But it's a 2-day live training, all right? And for you to enroll in that live training, $197. And if you don't love it at the end of night 1 or day 1, you can ask for a refund and I'll refund your money. Because if you sit through the first day and you think, oh man, this ain't worth it, I don't even want to show up for day 2, I will literally refund you at the end of night 1, provided you send me an email night 1 and say, I don't want to show up. You have to attend day 1. Let me rephrase. You actually have to attend. If you attend and then you say, I don't like this, I don't want to learn anymore, I'll refund you. I believe that in order for us to get the economy going, we have to get your personal economy going. And the only way we can get your personal economy going is if we elevate you and we take you from just trying to piddle paddle on the internet and just put you into the type of business that clearly is the most profitable type of business, because look at what I spend all my time doing. It's creating and selling digital courses, digital training, coaching, all of these types of things, right? Like that's where I spend most of my time. If you look around, that's what everybody else is doing. So yes, you can make a lot of money as an affiliate. I'm not saying that you can't. There's tons of people that make a lot of money doing that. But make no mistake, the most profitable thing that you can do online is sell knowledge. But in order to sell it in a way that's truly going to be successful for you, you have got to understand the machine. That machine training is going to take me 2 days to break down for you, give you the funnels for each one of those 3 machines, right? Or each one of those 3 parts of the machine. And I have my Facebook ad guys coming on. They're going to show you how to run ads to each one of these layers and funnels in the machine, right? Now, you can get your tickets, okay, to this event by going to go.thesc.com/WSM, okay? You can get your tickets by going to this URL. I want to tell you something. You can get these tickets tonight, and what we do is we will upgrade you to our VIP ticket. So there are no upsells for you, okay? No upsells. You just get access to the VIP sessions. And probably what we'll do is have some done for you funnels for the people in our VIP. You're going to get access to those for free. I don't usually get on the Success Connection and sell things, okay? That's not my gig. It's not what I usually do. But I'm holding this event with or without you, right? It's kind of an irrelevant, I mean, it's happening. And I invited you one time to the Webinar Sales Machine course and training and all of that stuff that was $2,000. I'm going to invite you one time to the webinar, or basically to WSM Live, which again is happening next weekend. It's on June 25th and 26th, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time is when we start. We end about 3 p.m. Central Standard. And I will provide you with replays if you are unable to attend, but you want the training, okay? But you must get your tickets tonight in order to get this deal, period. It's under 200 bucks, right? So this is not something that you should be thinking about for 7 years. Either you want to do it or you don't, right? If you want to attend or you don't. I already told you what my refund guarantee was for you, right? For this particular course, I have this event, I have a sales page. You won't see this because I'm giving you a special link that activates VIP tickets for you. But kind of shows you what we're doing, right? This is some of the incorporate my rule of 7 strategy, create a webinar sales machine that's designed to sell your product or service, and learn how to create and sell programs at a premium price, $3,000 to $10,000. We're going to teach you all of this. It's for anyone who wants to sell their products online. It's a 2-day event. Here's some of the stuff you'll be learning. The low ticket rule of 7 funnel, okay? This again is how you get maximum customer velocity, and that's what I'm going to teach you how to do. You'll learn the mid-ticket webinar sales machine funnel, and that'll be with Adrian. So Adrian will be a guest with me on that. You'll also learn the high-ticket book a call funnel. Adrian will be the one teaching you this. This is an epic funnel that, again, when you make $10,000 sales, you can make 1 a month, right? And it's a great business. And that's just some of the stuff that you'll actually be learning. There's a good bit more, right? You'll get your own digital marketing sales blueprint. So I'm going to be giving you an access to the digital marketing sales blueprint for free when you attend. Your tickets, as you can see, we sell these for $197. This is regular tickets, not VIP tickets. VIP tickets, another $200. You are getting the VIP tickets for free when you use the link that I gave you just a second ago. You can also join me risk-free for all of day 1. So, like I told you, here's how my guarantee works. You reserve your tickets, okay? And I haven't set this page live yet, so I have the wrong date here. But you reserve your tickets, and it's Saturday, June the 25th, okay? All right, and you attend the first session and the next. So basically, the session's on Saturday. I want you to spend the entire day at our event, right? Attend all of day 1 of our 2-day event. And at the end of day 1, if you don't love the event, if I haven't delivered everything I promised, or even if I did, but it's just not resonating with you and you don't think it's for you, let me know at the end of day 1, I'll give you a full refund, period, right? That's my guarantee to you, right? Is that if you come to this event and if you listen to what I'm actually going to share with you, and if you let me teach you how to build a machine, it's going to transform how you actually operate online. It's going to change how you think. It's going to change your goals. It's going to change everything, because nobody teaches this. Nobody teaches the entire machine. Most people just teach a piece of it here, and a piece of it there, but they don't teach the whole thing at one time. To be successful with something, you really need to see it all at one time. It needs to be cohesive. It's like trying to put together a puzzle, right? But you've only got a quarter of it. Somebody else has a quarter of it. Somebody else has a quarter of it. And you don't really know what the puzzle ends up looking like. You're all just trying to put a bunch of puzzle pieces together, mixing and matching, trying to see what will fit. And then everybody's got their piece together and they come and put it all together in one to make a puzzle. That's a nightmare. It's much easier to have the puzzle drawn out for you, and then you know exactly what it looks like, you know exactly what it's supposed to be, and then somebody teach you how to put that puzzle together all at one time, instead of in chunks and sections and different pieces. That's what's going to happen at WSM Live, okay? You will get access to the entire 2-day training when you go to this link. It's go.vsc.com/WSM. I want to stress to you, okay, because I know some of you are going to get mad at me about this. You're going to get free VIP upgrade tickets, okay? So free VIP upgrade, all right, tonight only. And this is a $200 value, okay? So when you purchase your tickets, they are done from the link that I give you right here. This is a Success Connection student link. It means that I'm able to track that nobody else is going to get this link except you. Everybody else will buy from the sales page. You will buy from this link, and when you do, you will get an upgrade to our VIP ticket, which is a $200 upsell. You will get it completely free, right? But you have to purchase tonight. because I'm going to be releasing tickets to everyone starting tomorrow. When I release tickets to everyone tomorrow, the upsell for VIP is going to go live, okay? And we're only going to sell a finite number of VIP tickets because of some of the stuff that we're going to do for VIP. Zoom will only let me put so many people in the breakout room. So what that basically means is there's a finite number. And if you buy them all, like if everybody on here buys tonight, then I won't be selling VIP to anybody because, well, we won't have any more to sell. But once tonight is up, I'll know exactly how many spaces we have for VIP and how many we can move to the different rooms. So that's the reason why the VIP upgrade, the free VIP upgrade ends tonight, okay? Look, you can make a lot of excuses for why you can't show up. Well, it's not good for me, it's a weekend, it's my summer, blah, 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 blah. At the end of the day, if you want to be successful, you got to put yourself in places to be successful. That's how it works. That's just part of life, right? I'm doing this event. I'm doing it because again, it was a included bonus to my launch students and that are in my WSM masterclass. And so I'm inviting you to be able to come into that, obviously at a 1/10 of the price, right? Which is, I think, a pretty phenomenal deal. I don't know that you're going to ever get 10 hours with me teaching you, basically, over 2 days for $200. That's a relatively cheap. You're paying me about $20 an hour, right? So I believe I saw a sign at Wendy's before I left town. They were either paying $15 or $18 an hour at Wendy's. So you're going to pay me $20 an hour, and Wendy's would pay me $18 to work there. So I'm just saying, like, it's really cheap, right? I didn't want it to be expensive. I wanted it to be inexpensive. I wanted it to be simple and easy and smart decision for you to say, yes, I want to be a part of this. And for you to say, yes, I need to be at this event. And for you to say, absolutely, this makes total sense. Let's make it happen. Like that was the reasoning behind it, right? So it is cheap for a reason. It is so that the barrier of entry is very small. It is so that it is very simple for you to get enrolled. It is so that it is like the most ridiculous thing on the planet. And you're looking at it thinking, Anthony, you're crazy. But of course I'm coming to this event, right? What I want you to do is this. I'm going to give one person free tickets. Here's how you can get free tickets. So this is going to be the little contest. All right, contest. I'm going to refund your tickets. Okay, I'm going to do this for one person tonight. All right. Number one, I want you to buy your tickets. Number two, I want you to post in our Facebook group, which all of you should be a member of. I want you to post this. I want you to post, I just got my WSM Live 2022 tickets. Get yours now. And then put the link just like this. Basically put the link to the order form. Actually, don't put this link. You guys get a special link. I want you to use the actual sales page link. Let's see. Webinar sales. Yeah, you'll use this. Post this in your Facebook post, okay? It's webinarsales.com/WSM-live. Okay? So you post this in the Facebook group. All right? And when you post this in the Facebook group, I'm going to pick a winner in 1 hour. So in 1 hour, I'm going to pick a winner. And if I verify that you actually purchased tickets and you made this post, right, which basically this post is going to be sending everybody to the regular sales page. So they're going to be going back to the sales page that I showed you, which again, does not automatically upgrade anybody to VIP. That is only for people that are here tonight live with me, okay? But you're going to go www.webinarsales.com/WSM-live, okay? When you do that, I'm going to select one person and give you tickets or give you a refund of your tickets. So you'll get to join me for free, all right? So I want you to make sure that you do this right now. We don't have much time. I'm already at an hour, so I got to wrap things up. You can purchase your tickets here, okay? So you need to be focused on this link right here, go.vsc.com/WSM. Get your tickets now. Don't make excuses. I'm going to teach you awesome stuff. You guys know that I deliver massive and mega amounts of value to you. If you have 10 full hours of my attention training you, like, this is going to be a swoon for you, right? I've never done this before. You know this. I don't do 2-day events. I don't take my whole weekend and spend it teaching, right? I do it once a week, just like we're doing now, where typically I'm not selling something, I'm just teaching. But I want you to attend this event because it is in your best interest. You're paying me $200 for 10 hours of my time. That's a joke, right? But you have to pay something in order to actually show up. If it was just a free event, most of you wouldn't come. If it was a free event, you wouldn't take it seriously. We have to invest in ourselves. We have to invest in our knowledge. We have to invest in order for us to take something seriously, in order for us to be committed, and in order for us to actually move forward and do the thing we learn. Because we feel like, well, I paid for that. I paid to learn that. Of course I'm going to do it. But if it's free, it's like passing in the wind. It's like we don't get committed to it. I want you to commit to doing this, okay? I'm committed to teaching it. I'm so committed that I'll even give you a refund at the end of day one if you attend and you don't like it. That's commitment right there. That's me knowing that you're going to love what you learn on day one so much that there is no way that I could force you into letting me give you $197 back so that you would have to miss day two. That's how much I know you're going to love this, because I break this down and I start showing you how to do this funnel, and then how to do that funnel, and how to do that funnel. And that's not even all of it. Like, we got other stuff in here. This is just the tip of the iceberg of what you're really going to learn during this event. It's a virtual event. It's going to be held on Zoom. When you check out tonight, you will get a text message and an email with your access link. Save it. It's the only way that you're going to get on the event, right? You will get a text message and an email. So put your cell phone number in when you purchase if you actually want to get the text, right? Otherwise, you'll get an email. Obviously, check your spam if for any reason you don't see it, because it will automatically trigger, okay? So get your tickets, go.vsc.com/WSM, all right? Go.vsc.com/WSM. That is how you get your tickets tonight. Make sure you make this post in our Facebook group. Just say, I got my WSM Live 2022 tickets. Get yours now. And then put this URL there. When you do this, in an hour, I will be coming into the Facebook group and tagging somebody and giving you a refund for your tickets. You'll be joining me completely free. All right, completely free. So do this right now. Type that URL into the box. Literally, all you gotta do is go to your web browser and type in go.vsc.com/WSM. That's gonna get you access to the tickets with the free VIP upgrade tonight only. All right, tickets are $197. There's no flexible payments or anything like that. I saw somebody ask me for that. It's literally $197, right? You pay one time, there's no rebills, none of that. You're gonna get access to the entire training. Listen, guys, next week, we'll be back on our regular schedule for the Success Connection, okay? So as soon as I finish with my filming for the course for you guys that I'm giving you, next week we'll be able to launch, right? Kind of worked out because I was thinking if I told you guys about WSM Live, it would have been next week, but that would have been really close, right? You learn about it on Thursday and then all of a sudden the event's on Saturday. So I decided to flip them, and that gave me more time to film for you for this funnel. So next week we'll be launching your selling machine or your selling system 2022. So be ready for that. And of course, this week, the only thing that you need to be worried about is getting yourself to WSM Live 2022. It's an amazing event. It happens one time this year, and that is it. There's not a second chance, right? So life might be all about second chances, but there will not be a second chance for this. Do not miss it. Go to the link that you see right there, go.thsc.com/WSM. Make sure that you do it right this minute. Get your tickets, and then make that post in our Facebook group, okay? And if you're new to the Facebook group, we'll get you approved. We showed you the link earlier. We'll get you approved, and then you can make that post. I'll be announcing a winner in 1 hour, okay? 1 hour. So make sure that you make that post immediately tonight, and make sure you use that URL right there so that it goes to the sales page. This will help us spread information and let other people know about the event. They will not get the VIP upgrade completely free like you were getting, but they will be able to get tickets to the event. So please do that for me now. Go.thsc.com/WSM. Do it now. Make a post in our Facebook group. I want to see you at that event so that we can get your own personal economy going together. We can get the world's economy back on top. It's all about taking care of our own personal business, each and every one of us. And I want to help you figure out how to do that and how to unlock that knowledge that you have up here that you just don't know other people are willing to pay for. We're going to go over that on the WSM Live 2-day event. Make sure that you are there, post in the Facebook group, and of course, have a great weekend, have a safe weekend. Like I always say, do a little something this weekend that other people aren't doing, because being ahead of the game is the name of the game when it comes to internet marketing and building your digital business. Next week, we'll be back with a regular scheduled programming on the Success Connection where we're just teaching and training. If you're new tonight, I'm telling you, we might sell something once a year, twice a year on here. Most of the time, it's just complete training, right? Start to finish training. But I wanted to make sure that you guys had an invite to this event, and so we took tonight to do that. So I hope you all understand that. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something earlier about the machine, and I look forward to teaching you more at WSM Live 2022. Go to the link, go.thsc.com/WSM, and I look forward to seeing you all here, same place, same time next week on the Success Connection. Take care, everybody. Good night.